Morning, you guys. It is the day after Easter. I hope you guys enjoyed your family, whether you had a whole bunch of people over, whether you had just a small group, or if you just was hanging out by yourself. I hope you enjoyed your Resurrection Sunday. So my mission today is to go get a sharpener because, as you can see, it definitely needs sharpened. So one of the things I'm glad I did yesterday was order a family meal from Texas Roadhouse. And I order from Texas Roadhouse 24/7, and I almost was going to have it catered, but I didn't realize that you could do like family meals. My sister gave me that idea, but again, I was still thinking it was catering for the most part, and it kind of was, but it just wasn't catering to a big group of people. Over the years, I don't find it fun to be stressing and cooking these large meals. And it's okay in different seasons, different times of the year, like Christmas and Thanksgiving. And even then, I've condensed a lot of what I do down to the bare minimum. To some people, my bare minimum is still doing a lot, but it's really not. Over the years, I realized doing all that cooking and prepping, it wears you out to the point where you can't even enjoy the actual holiday. It's great and wonderful because everybody's there having a great time by the sweat of your brow, and you're tired, your legs hurt, your back hurt, and everybody's having a great, wonderful time. They leave, and again, you're stuck cleaning and putting everything up. And yes, you may have people that help out, but the bulk of the work is still on you, especially if you're hosting it at your house. So I just don't find that exciting and fun anymore. And it was bittersweet because a good portion of my grandkids, they live out of town now. So it was me and Kala for the most part. And we just had such a good time. Like, it was so fun. And I always have a good time with my girl, but she is so funny. The one thing I love about my grandkids and just grandkids in general, they bring out a side of you that was hidden away when you had your kids, because when you had your kids, you had to be militant, you had to be this, that, and the third. And then your grandkids come along and a softer version of yourself surface. And the one thing about Kala, she loves her cousins, especially Elijah and Cameron. And we were talking about them nonstop. And I was just telling her some of the things that we would laugh about and talk about, me and Cameron and Elijah. And she was like, "Do you have any more stories to tell me?" Hey, yes. I also had to introduce her to the petty side of me, the side of me that if somebody messed with any of my grandkids, it's on the floor. And not too much on my adult children because it's up as well. She was telling me about this one little girl, and I was like, "You know I don't like her, right? I don't even like her. So from now on, if you tell me anything about her, just know I don't like her. And I don't care if you become friends with her, I don't like her now." And the reason why I say I don't like her, not because I truly don't like, I don't even know this little girl, but what I was trying to explain to Kala, once someone shows you how they are, and I know we all know that Maya Angelou, believe a person when they show you the first time, but sometimes you got to circle the block to make sure that person is really who they are. But if it's in them to say and do certain things, no amount of apologies and all that will make me forget that's who you are essentially. All that to say, we had a great time, and I always have fun with my grandchildren. They all got their Easter baskets or boxes sent to them. I got Elijah's and Cameron's waiting to be shipped off. And I want to show you guys one of the things that I put in their little Easter boxes. These little Crocs, I bought them, and I customized them. I put little charms on them. And these are my great nephews. I can't wait for him to come by and get them. My nephew, Christopher, it's his little boy. So I know he's going to be in love with them. And I probably showed you guys a video of me getting the Crocs. And I got Kala hers, and I had the little Hello Kitty, and she loved them. She took her Crocs that she wore over here off and put on mine. But yeah, so I love doing stuff like that. So I'm going to share this little story with you because it was hilarious. Sweet, but hilarious. So it was put on me to, go do something for someone. So I'm getting ready to go to Aldi's, and I'm about to drop some food off somewhere. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to take this food, but I'm just going to drop it off. So I saw this homeless guy on my way to Aldi's, and he was just standing there. And I was initially just going to drop the bags of food that I had off right there. But then in the bags, I had like peanut butter and stuff like that. But I was like, dang, he don't have any bread if he wants to make a peanut butter sandwich. So I go in to get some bread so he could, make a peanut butter sandwich with all the other stuff that was in there. And the one thing about me, when I tell a story, it's going to have context. You're going to know the scene. You're going to know if the person was black or white. It just makes the story make sense. And one thing about my friend Nancy, me and her going to tell a story in detail, set the scene, the tone, everything. Whereas Mel can't stand when we tell a story. He's like, can we just get back to the U.S. because we're going all around the world for this story. And he does the same thing. He got to set the tone. But when we do it, we drag it. Anyway, so I come back out of the store to set these 2 big bags of food down. And I know you're thinking, he's homeless. Where is he going to take all this stuff? I don't know. I don't care. It was just on me to do something for someone. And so he was just standing there. So I'm like, well, maybe this is the person I'm supposed to look out for. So I get out my car and I didn't walk close to him because, even though he's homeless and all that, I don't know what type of time he was on. So I sit the bags down. I was just like, this is for you if you want it. And I get back in the car because I wasn't trying to make it look like I'm giving him something because he don't have anything, which is the case. And he had his back against the wall like, all right, like, you ain't have to, I'm good. But it was just so funny how he was standing there like, all right. So I pull off because I'm trying to see, did he walk towards it? That joker did not move. But the only reason why I was looking is because I truly wanted him to get it. And if he was hungry, I really wanted him to, get in the bag and see that there was food in there, that he could eat like right there. So anyways, the next day, which would have been yesterday when I went out to go grab my food from Texas Roadhouse, I just, did a little circle back just to see if the food was there, if the bags were there. They were gone. I was so happy. I'm like, I hope he took them or whoever needed it. I hope it did what it was supposed to do. I was going to be so mad if that food was just sitting there, but I knew God put it on me to do it. So I was just so glad nothing was there, not a bag, not nothing. I was so happy. Y'all, I really want some braids, but my hair is so thin in the top. Jada's like, you don't need to get braids. Your hair is so thin. It's just going to make it worse and da-da-da-da-da. So now that Resurrection Sunday is over with, now I got to start preparing for vacation. You guys know I'm going to do vlogs and all that good stuff. I got some products I got to review. So I'm excited about doing that. Also, I did go to Good Friday service. It was so amazing. I did video it, but I didn't post it because I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to be in the moment. And then on Resurrection Sunday, I went to visit my church, Pastor Sherry. That was beautiful. I was able to do communion there and fellowship with some people that I hadn't seen in a minute. It was really nice. I was so glad that I was able to go there as well. But I'm going to tell y'all something. When I get back from my vacation, we have an Abide meeting, another one that weekend. And tell me why. I've already signed up, paid, and I'm going to that one as well. I almost turned the light off. But yes, I'm so excited. I'm excited to go on my vacation, but I'm just as excited to come back because we got another Abide coming up. Okay, you guys, if you're here this far, thank you so much. I'm so glad I was able to talk to you guys, get ready with you. Now your girl is about to go to Ulta, probably Kohl's, maybe TJ Maxx. I just got a lot of things I got to get done because, like I said, not only am I preparing for my vacation, I'm preparing for surgery that's coming up. So you guys are going to get a lot of content revolving around my surgery here in the next several weeks. So you're going to be sick of me. And it's okay, because if you're sick of me, scroll on.